You know, people gonna start using that.
Right. And they should.
Little baby soul. But just mark it so people know, like, this was mine.
This where it came from. Because, you know, people was queens out here now that was princesses last week. They was princesses before my album dropped. Now they queen or something. Like, pinky up.
I cannot. The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
I had just got off work when Spencer pulled up and began to harass me and two women. He comes through almost every night.
Are you talking about Officer Art Spencer?
Yes.
Where do you work, Miss Kors?
I'm a dancer at the Custom House.
Where's that at?
It's located off Baltimore Street.
All right, please continue, Miss Kors.
Spencer put me in the back of the police car and told me that if I didn't give both of them a blowjob, then he would take me to jail. What? We drove around for a while when he finally pulled behind the building.
That was an excerpt from the book Pink Money, written by author Zephyrin Z. Daniels, published by Polk Publishing. A story about 5 young girls from Park Heights who bullied their way into the male-dominated drug game and leaving no room for error. Pink Money is a riveting page-turner. It's exciting, uncensored, and unforgiving. For your copy, go to Zephyrin, Z-E-P-H-R.
The Style Lounge. For a personalized fashion experience, the Style Lounge is where you should be. From clothing, jewelry, handbags, and accessories, contact us for pop-up shops, vending opportunities, and more. Let us help you enhance your style. Let's discover your inner fashion ego. We are available for on-site and off-site consultations. For your appointment, call 443-248-8879. 15% off with business card.
Yeah, what could a street-savvy hustler and a devoted Christian woman possibly have in common? You already. Money. With dreams of taking over the city, this couple exudes power and privilege. Rock Bottom Entertainment presents A Park Heights Tale, The Paper Chase, a story by Kevin Cakes Miller. For your copy, call Tanya Dorsey at 667-228-4043.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh my goodness. Hello world. Where's my applause? Engineer, I need some applause. Like, hello world. Welcome to Gangsta Goddess Radio. I'm still waiting on my applause. Maybe Easy, can you clap for me? Can you
clap, 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 clap.
Hello, thank you. This is Gangsta Goddess Radio. You are on live with Tracie Jiggetts, your Gangsta Goddess, the mother of truth, your thug unicorn, all things good, all things magical. This is what I do, and I'm happy to share it with you. We are not in the studio alone. We are joined by greatness. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, I'm going to clap for you too. I am in the studio with the good Eze Jackson. Woo!
Yeah, clap, 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 clap.
I love. So this is going to be a fun hour. Look here, people. We have a damn caller. I don't know who was calling this early. I didn't get y'all the number yet. You better be on it. Caller, you are on the air. What's going on?
Oh, I'm definitely on it. Can you sit up in that seat?
Oh my goodness! Do you hear?
You are on camera and you are out of frame.
What they say?
You
You can't
sit
see
up in
my
that
face.
seat. No, I cannot.
Okay, you want me to bring it down a little bit? I feel
No, I
so
want you to sit up in that
small. Like this? Is this better? Look, I do what I can. Ladies and gentlemen, the host of Talk Lately, the everything here at Be Exposed Radio, BXR.
There
Monty
you go.
Is on the
I
line.
see you now.
Can you see me now? Monty, I like to be up. I feel so, I don't know, but this is a lot. So I appreciate it, and I am now.
You're welcome.
You see me?
Bye.
Thank you for calling, Monty. When did your show start? And you won't know. It's a surprise to us all. How about that? We will.
Did you just get told to sit up in your seat on air? I love it. I love it
So
here
I am,
already.
but I appreciate that you're looking and that you see me. So hello, world. We are live. We stream live on the local YouTube. Easy. Did you know that?
Oh, word? No, I didn't know
Yes, you can
that.
go to the local
The
YouTube
local
and
YouTube.
see your damn self. Isn't that something? So this is our last show before the holiday break. When I come back, it'll be a new year, new me. I'm going,
Everybody.
yeah, give up
Everybody
some
New Year, New
things,
Me.
start some new things. You know, I'm gonna tell you all about that. So we just gonna have a good time tonight. Look, the number 410-702-5657, or you can text us 443-642-9403. And we are here. So we are going to talk a little bit. I'm going to allow, if you don't know who Easy is, I don't know where you've been, because this brother is literally all over the place.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is all good things. Like, he's not all over on wanted posters or nothing. He is all over sharing his talent, his gifts, his knowledge with the world. And I love it. So tell the people a little bit, brief bio. Tell us who you are. Who is Eze Jackson?
Eze Jackson is Baltimore. I'm an MC first, activist, host, personality, and I just love my city. You know, I do my thing. I'm nice with it, but I like representing. You know, I like supporting my city, being involved. You know, in the moves and all that. You feel me? West Baltimore representative, Reservoir Hill, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm
West
at.
Baltimore, Reservoir Hill, Eze Jackson. So you said MC activist. MC activist. I like those two words. And you should really just combine them.
Yeah, I do.
Because anybody who has listened to your music, that is activist music.
Oh yeah.
That's how I feel. So how does that happen? Why didn't you just say, let me just rap about busting my guns and drinking all kinds of...
I don't know, I just feel like it's corny.
Okay.
You know, that's just my personal preference. Like I grew up listening to NWA and all of the, you know, hood rat shit, 3-6 Mafia, you know what I'm saying? All that. And I, you know, of course, coming from Baltimore, you can't avoid certain stuff. So I've had my stints of doing things, but I just feel like rapping about it is corny. You know, I think there are a lot of other things to rap about.
I agree. And I definitely love your music. So what I have to do is make sure you get me something here to share with our guests so they can know what you all about. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to grace us with a little something before we leave here today. You know, just putting it in the atmosphere along with the freshener. You know, this is put everything in the air. You know, but you talk about listening to you and the difference between, and you came up on all those songs that was, you know, smack it, beat it up, do drugs, let's drink some lean, all kinds of stuff. But you decided to take a different role. Now, my question to you is, those that are around you, how do they understand it? Do they respect it? Do you have people telling you, well, you need to, you know, if you're going to make it?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I get people are like, not a lot of people, but there's some people that are like, you know, maybe you can pull back on your political commentary because you might, you know, people might think that, you know, you might turn some people off by your opinion and stuff like that. But I don't care. You know what I mean? I come from the city, and like I lost a lot of people coming up. You know what I mean? And, you know, as you grow, you know, you continue to lose people. But specifically as a black man and the people I lost to the streets at a young age, it felt like I would be doing their lives and their family a disservice if I glorified the very thing that took them out of here. You know what I mean? So I just always kind of took that personal approach. You know, also I make my music with the Gandhi approach. You know what I mean? Be the change. So we always complaining about everybody rap about this and everybody do that. But every time somebody drop that shit, if it's a good beat behind it, y'all rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So then you got young artists thinking that that's what they supposed to do because that's what people want to hear. But I beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? Outkast didn't do it. Mos Def didn't do it. Talib didn't do it. Common didn't do it. You know what I mean? Prince didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
He did put his ass out though.
He put his ass out there, yeah. But I mean, you know.
No, I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean.
I understand. So that is all love because it is when you have a platform, it is your choice, and I feel like where we are right now as a people, if we don't even just single out the city, just as a people, there is a need there for that change. And there always has been, and it's so crazy what is pushed and what is thrown into our faces. And like I said, I can be listening to 92Q, and they like, we're going to take a moment to pray. Let's stop the violence. Now let's listen to "I Kill You in Your Sleep" by Lord Murder Yo.
Yeah, by Young Dookie. Lord Dookie. And it's so crazy, yo. And then it's like, you know, I'm blessed to like have to be able to enjoy an independent career right now. You know, it takes a lot of work. It's still taking a lot of work, but I haven't needed, you know, the major radio networks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And getting ready to walk into that now, like in 2017, I have a couple singles that I am going to market and push to mainstream radio. But I never felt like I was welcome there. You know what I mean? Even in, you know, times that I've met with people at these stations and, you know, there's always this like, this kind of, well, you know, why should we fuck with you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, you know, people don't really want to hear that. And to an extent, they're right. Like, they are a customer service business. So if people are calling up, asking for Lil Dookie single, featuring Young Murder, Kill Everybody, Fuck Your Life, then they're going to play that. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Nat be dreaded here. Yo, come up here with a song talking about thanks for the love. Like, we don't want to hear that shit.
Ain't nothing about no love.
Yeah, so I'm thankful for college radio. I'm thankful for all the online radio stations. Shout out to VVC Radio. Locally here, show me a lot of Be Exposed Radio. 88.9 Strictly Hip Hop. You know what I mean? WTMD, my band, we was on WTMD this morning. That'll be airing tomorrow. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And that is Towson.
That's Towson State.
Yes. We had two actors from Towson here last week. So it's a lot of great things coming out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I am excited. Like, Easy, how long have we known each other? How long have we been rocking?
It's got to be 10 years at least.
Yeah, I was a baby.
At least.
Oh, my goodness. Yes. So we have performed together. We have done some awesome production. Yeah. Shout out to Troy Burton because he just knows how to bring some people together. Like,
yeah, you open up a real nigga show. Like, that's like, you're like my favorite addition to the real nigga show that we, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I am an honorary nigga. Over.
Yes, you
are.
And
I wear that title with pride.
Oh, you do it so well.
So, for those of you who have not seen the show, please keep an eye out because I still believe that it's not over.
Oh no, a real nigga show is never over. So like we're gonna do that forever. That's our piece. That's our baby, and that's for those that don't know. A real nigga show is all male cast. We explore the word nigga, but mainly look at the different stereotypes that black men are placed under. We tell our story in several different ways, several different aspects. And the underlying theme is you thought I was him, how a lot of times we're perceived before, you know, people actually take the time to get to know us. It's the male version of For Colored Girls.
Yes. So it is an awesome show. And speaking of that, real quick, because I was reading on the local news, and there was a Victoria's Secret where a black woman was caught shoplifting, and the manager of said store came out and kicked all the black people out.
Wow.
Kicked all of them out. Simply,
Wow.
you are black, get out.
Wow.
And said that. And there are people who recorded from there, very emotional, because we think certain things are not real because they have not happened to us.
Right.
And once they hit, it's like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing I can do about this. I can't change this. I
Yeah.
can't change this. This is who I am. So for her, and I heard that she has since lost her job, the woman who kicked all the black people out. But she said, all y'all got to go.
Every one of you.
Everybody.
All you darkies.
Yes, there will be
Get
no
all
drawers.
the darkies out of my damn store now.
There will be no drawers. You will have none of that. That is not. Go to Walmart. You silly whores. What are you doing? So it's just crazy that in 2016, this is what we're talking about. And there was a story maybe about a month ago where 2 black men went into a CVS and they were looking for cheese. True story. They were looking for cheese. You can look it up. And they looked around and they walked around and there was nobody in the store. And it turns out that all the workers had locked themselves in the back and called the police because they thought they were being robbed.
Brothers was just looking for cheese.
They was looking for cheese.
They must have thought they was looking for dough cheese.
Like, what is going on?
They thought they was looking for dough cheese.
And then they going up and down the aisle, but they had locked themselves in the back.
That's crazy.
Because they felt like they were being robbed.
Well, on this last tour I went on, I got profiled in Charlotte, North Carolina. I stayed at the Hilton downtown, and was basically, I was harassed and questioned whether or not I was a guest in the hotel. I got up in the morning. My tour mates and everybody was asleep in the room, so I left to walk around the hotel and like call home. I talked to my kids. I talked to my brother. You know what I mean? I had been on the road for a couple weeks, so I was like checking on people at home, and I was like walking around the hotel. They send a black security guard to check. You know, you can't be out here if you ain't a guest in the hotel. That's the first thing he said to me. You can't be out here if you ain't a guest in the hotel. I said, what make you think I'm not a guest? And he was like, well, what room you staying in? So I told him what room I was in. I showed him my room key. And he was like, all right. And he went downstairs. So I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, well, let me move from by this elevator and like go down to where it's more open at, so that, you know, just in case. I started to feel like something funny might happen. So I just, I'm still on the phone, walking around. Next thing I know, here comes the hotel security, 3 deep with the black security guard. And they're like, you were asked to leave this hotel. So I look at the brother and I was like, did you ask me to leave the hotel or did you ask me if I was a guest here? Yo, do you know this nigga put his head down? Like, did not respond. And so Charlotte Police Department comes. Oh, it was a mess. Charlotte Police Department comes. They say I got a warrant out for my arrest in North Carolina, in Greensboro. I'm like, I ain't never even been to Greensboro. They put cuffs on me, pulled me into a room. I'm like, yo, yeah. They come to find out, once they figured out that I didn't have a warrant out for my arrest and that I did nothing wrong, Charlotte Police Department took the handcuffs off me. But the head of security at the Hilton Hotel was like, I still want him banned.
I still want him banned?
I still want him banned.
What did you do? Were you...
I was black, baby. I'm a black man walking around in the Hilton Hotel.
That's a lie for you.
Apparently,
I was black, baby.
Apparently, I ain't supposed to be down that motherfucker. So
they got Negroes there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. But this is a different kind of Negro. They like them old slave Negroes. They still don't believe they can rise. I genuinely believe that because the way this brother looked at me was like, it was like, you on your own, nigga. I was like, yo, you seen my key and everything. Like I told you what room I was in and everything.
So what made him go get back up? Like that is crazy.
I think, honestly, I don't even think that he went to get backup. I think the white boys was just like, step aside. We got this nigga. Like, we gonna show you. Come on, Toby. Whatever his name was. I just keep calling him Toby for story's sake. Cause fuck that nigga.
Come on, Toby. We got this.
It's like, come on, Toby. We'll take care. I'll show you how to take care of this guy. We'll get him out of here right now.
We got a live one,
right?
Huh?
But to I always, when I tell a story, I will say that Charlotte Police Department did everything they could to make sure that they didn't arrest the innocent man. They genuinely, like, they put cuffs on me because they had to, but they made sure that all their shit was together. It was the head of security at the hotel that was like, nah. Even after all of that, after realizing I did nothing wrong, was like, I still want him banned from the hotel. Oh, they accused me of trying to steal food too, which was crazy.
That is, and this is where we are, 2017.
2017, that's where we are. You're still black.
And people don't want to listen to music that highlights us. They would rather listen to fantasies and facades about things that don't even matter at the end.
Right.
Because all that you have, it's so sad because, again, until it's right in your face, you don't realize it. And that is what we are left with. So we were talking, I had some ladies on a few weeks ago, and we were talking about how now more than ever that I love how the election of Donald Trump has brought people kind of to a newer understanding, like, oh shit, I got to do something. Like, this ain't gonna be right. Like, we better band together. So, and I love it for that, because I love the talk that's out right now, and I love that people are understanding that the way it was, it is gone are the days, and it's not even to say we ever had it good.
No, but it's like it's time to pay attention now. You know what I mean? It's always been time to pay attention, but now they're like, oh shit. You would think it would have been something different after the second Bush election. You know what I mean? After they reelected Bush. But I think once Obama came, people started to get complacent and think that, oh, it's a new day. It's a new day. We got a black president. We got a black. Look at Michelle. Look at Michelle. She's so fine. That's a fine first lady. Look at my first lady. White people love us now. They love us now. They got to love us now because our president black. You can't not love us no more now because our president black. Nah, yo.
Not at all. And we're going to show you how much we don't.
Right.
Because welcome Trump, who is the president-elect.
Yep.
Who don't need to be informed. He don't need no intelligence debriefing in the morning.
He don't. Just grab him in the pussy. just grab that pussy. That's all.
He said, just give me that vagina. And I couldn't believe it. And when that first came out, I had a field day. I just was saying pussy all over the place. My mom was so mad at me. Like, this has got to stop. But I was like, if the president can do it, then I surely can have something to say. I can say pussy. I'm sorry, mama. I hope because my mama listens. But yeah, pussy. That's what it is. Now, I am wondering, because I don't even, do you hear me? Hello, world. Can you hear me? Can the world hear me right now? Excellent, world, because I was worried about you because I couldn't hear my echo. My headphones. Your headphones, you hear yourself?
I hear the echo.
Hello? It looks like we have a call. I love calls. Who is calling now? You were on the air.
This is Sammy the Dry Fish calling in.
What's up, big brother?
Wait, I can't hear. Hold up, Mayday.
It's Femi the Dry Fish.
Oh, Femi! Now I can
What's
hear.
going on? So first of all, I'm gonna need y'all to stop disrespecting Lil Dookie for real. That's my man.
Tell him battle me.
He don't battle with words, yo. He battles with a dap, yo.
You know what? I won't receive Lil Dookie today. I cannot. I rebuke him and all that comes with him. We won't. But is he on your tour? Is he going with you? You rocking with Lil Dookie?
Yeah, I'm trying to get down with Lil Dookie, yo. That man funky, yo.
You are so crazy.
I'm over here watching y'all and listening to tales of Easy and Charlotte. You know what I mean? You know, so I gotta let you know that, you know, it's crazy because, even when I've been on the road, I've caught some really interesting situations where, I mean, most of mine have been like pulled over situations where cats just pull me over and just swear me down. The tags to my vehicle don't exist. I got fake tags, and will hold me, literally hold me on the road for. I mean, one time in Jersey it was so bad, I started to panic. I'm not gonna front, like it was just so out the blue, and like I swear, anywhere from 6 to 7 squad cars showed up. It was like 2 in the morning. I finished doing a gig, and I was on my way to my uncle's crib because I couldn't drive all the way back to Baltimore, and they pulled me over. One squad car pulled me over, flat out just told me, "Hey, your tags are fake." I'm thinking to myself, like, that can't even be real. But I swear within the next 15, 20 minutes, at least 67 squad cars showed up, all white men. And I was on this road where, like, there was really no traffic. So I'm like, yo, I could just vanish and no one would ever know what happened. Mm-hmm. And it took, for the last squad car to show up was a black cop. I think that he was in charge because the manner of them shifted. And I remember overhearing him from a distance saying, "What's the problem?" And they were trying to say that, like he said something completely different from what he said to me. He said my tags didn't exist. They told him I was swerving on the road. That's why they pulled me over. Oh wow! And what ended up happening, I remember him gesturing at them to let me go. And so the cop came over and basically pulled me over and just flat out told me, "Be careful." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like that was, I felt like that was like directly, like he was like trying to let me know, like if I catch you out here again, it's gonna be on. They just out there fucking with people. You know what I mean? Like it's like something fun to do because you got power. It's some fun shit to do. You know? And
I mean that's one of the things that bothers me the most right now about the conversation is that the white people who don't get it, because Femi's story, my story, this is a norm for us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This happens regularly. It happens to us. It happens to our brothers, our fathers, our uncles. We're used to this. But when we start complaining about it, and there's like the anti from white people who have no clue what this shit is like on the side. They live in a very comfortable, safe white America that the only glimpse into our lives is what they see on TV or what they hear through rap music or what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? So there's always this, like, you see it online, you hear people say shit like, well, why don't you just... No, I can't just...
You know what's funny? I tripped over a conversation because, I hang out with a bunch of white folks too. I slip in a different world every so often, especially in the rock world. It's predominantly white, and I'd be the only like chocolate chip in a sea of milk at most of my shows.
You know what, chocolate chip?
And I stumbled onto a conversation online where a bunch of white people were debating over the word nigga, and they would say the N-word, you know what I'm saying? And they were debating on, some guy said flat out, if I see anyone use the word N-word, I'm deleting you, I'm going to check you, and I'm going to delete you. And a whole bunch of people just hopped on board and was like, yeah, that's right. And then some people were like, nah, that's wrong. They use, black people use the word nigga and the whole nine. And I didn't chime in. I just watched the conversation. Mm-hmm. But one thing I do know, and I feel like this as human beings, we do this, we have very little... our ability to empathize, to try to understand what other people go through that aren't us, we don't try to apply it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when we say white people don't get it, in all reality, of course, you cannot profile a white man. Right. For some reason, if this was Africa, you probably could profile a white man. But in America, it's their shit. So they can't be profiled. They never say, we're looking for a white man, then all of America is on alert. But if you say we're looking for a black man, all of America's on alert. We're looking for a Muslim man, all of America's on alert. We're looking for a Hispanic man, all of America's on alert. You know what I mean? They never put a situation where all America's on alert for a white man.
Well, I agree with you, Femi, and shout out to you. Can you tell them very quickly when your show is because they should be checking in?
Oh, it's tomorrow, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., and I belly dance every Saturday from 3 in the morning till 6 in the morning.
Oh, look here, world. Femi the Crawfish, just an awesome person all around. You know I love you. The local engineer is holding up the 30-second sign.
All right, y'all be good. I just want to say this. I'm listening to y'all. Y'all be good.
Woo,
all right, Femi, love you, man.
I'm going to start belly dancing at 7:58. I'm on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gangsta Goddess Radio. We got to take a quick break. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
I had just got off work when Spencer pulled up and began to harass me and 2 women. He comes through almost every night.
Are you talking about Officer Art Spencer?
Yes.
Where do you work, Miss Kors?
I'm a dancer at the Custom House.
Where's that at?
It's located off Baltimore Street.
All right, please continue, Miss Kors.
Spencer put me in the back of the police car and told me that if I didn't give both of them a blowjob, that he would take me to jail.
What?
We drove around for a while when he finally pulled behind the building.
That was an excerpt from the book Pink Money, written by author Zephyrin Z. Daniels, published by Polk Publishing. A story about 5 young girls from Park Heights who bullied their way into the male-dominated drug game and leaving no room for error. Pink Money is a riveting page-turner. It's exciting, uncensored, and unforgiving. For your copy, go to Zephyrin, Z-E-P-H-R.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Do yourself a favor and listen to this hilarious flashback on Charm City Direct Radio Show.
You know me. I eat like this all the time. Do I gain any weight? No, at all. You can have my belly right now. I'm giving away body parts. Somebody said they need a butt. Somebody said they need a butt.
I can use a little extra tissue there.
I can pop it. Right now.
He out here giving out butt cheek donations.
Hey everybody, it's your girl, the magical glow getter herself, Anissa Maureen, co-host of the Charm City Direct Radio Show. Catch me and the rest of my team every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Are you getting your kids this hoverboard thing that's taking over the country? They range from $300 to $600. They're blowing up. And then, I mean, literally blowing up. That one video, I thought that was going to be the one and only video that I saw in reference to it, and it wasn't. I seen, now I can probably tell you about 10 to 15 videos of this happening where this battery gets super, super hot and burns like holes into your tennis shoes.
Oh my.
And I know you would be pissed if you was wearing Jordans and you just paid all that money, you know, your lights are off. And
especially if they're from China. Your lights off.
Check out the Talk Lately show every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's radio loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Talk dirty to me. I love it. It's awesome. It's all mine. Gets me going every day.
I had just got off work when Spencer pulled up and began to harass me and 2 women. He comes through almost every night.
Are you talking about Officer Art Spencer?
Yes.
Where do you work, Miss Kors?
I'm a dancer at the Custom House.
Where's that at?
It's located off Baltimore Street.
All right, please continue, Miss Kors.
Spencer put me in the back of the police car and told me that if I didn't give both of them a blowjob, that he would take me to jail.
What?
We drove around for a while when he finally pulled behind the building.
That was an excerpt from the book Pink Money, written by author Zephyrin Z. Daniels, published by Polk Publishing. A story about 5 young girls from Park Heights who bullied their way into the male-dominated drug game and leaving no room for error. Pink Money is a riveting page-turner. It's exciting, uncensored, and unforgiving. For your copy, go to Zephyrin, Z-E-P-H-R.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello, world, and we're back. This is Gangsta Goddess Radio. Either you just when you move it again, right? It didn't work this time, but anyway, hello, world. Welcome back to Gangsta Goddess Radio. My name is Tracie Jiggetts. I am your magical Negro, the mother of truth, your thug unicorn, all things good, all things magical, all things glittery. I love glitter. Easy, I love glitter.
Glitter is
cool. I
cool.
just need you to know that.
I've been getting into glitter a little bit
spray
lately.
it. Yeah, glitter. Okay. So, we were talking about the fine citizens in the police department and how they go far and beyond the call of duty with foolishness. And we had Femi call in with some good information. And Easy, you were sharing a story, and that got me to thinking about the recent internet viral video where a young black man, where were they? Let me find out where they were.
I'm not sure.
But what this number did was he decided to propose to his lady, and he got the help of the police department to do it. So they pulled him over, weapons drawn, and started to say that, well, I guess they said he had a gun on him.
Yeah.
And the lady's like, well, no, I'll get the gun. So she puts herself in between them because she had no idea that this was set up. So she literally put herself in between herself and the weapons that she thought were real. And it turns out to be a marriage proposal.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, I want you to look it up because it is the police marriage proposal. But I personally saw this, and in my heart, the first thing that came to my mind is we would have been fighting.
No, I was wondering what kind of woman this is because I thought of every black woman that I know, and I was like, yo, like, it would have been a fight out there, cause that's not funny. It's not cute. I didn't find it amusing. I didn't think it was cool at all. Like that was whack. Like that shit was terrible. I mean, best of luck to them if that's their sense of humor and that's what they do. But don't broadcast that shit to me like it's all right.
It's love. And I was reading it happened in Alabama. It was Alabama man staged a fake chase and arrest.
Makes it even fucking worse. See, I told you, it's different kind of, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but it is a serious, like, different kind of mentality in the South. You know what I'm saying? And a real, like, acceptance of race issues and the divide. Like there's like I feel like there's like a serious a greater tolerance than it is up here from the people. Like for them to do something like that is indicative of it. You know what I mean? Like who does that? That shit is not funny. That's
right now in this time.
Yeah.
And what's going on? And how did you think that was cool? That's my whole thing. I don't understand how his rationale, and he had the plan, and the police officers had to be on board, like, yes. And see, all of this, that is more like that is scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
That does not, so everybody's like, oh, it's love. Oh, he was inventive. And I'm like, no, that's not what you do.
At the expense of who? Like you were inventive, you were creative. And what that brother did to me was he devalued Eric Gardner's life. He devalued all the brothers that Walter Scott, all these brothers that have been murdered in cold blood by the police and let free. Like, let's not forget about that part. Yeah. That when a police officer kills a black man, he is likely to walk free. So you just discredited all of their lives. Everything that their family is going through, everything that any witness that was there that has to deal with, because this shit is traumatic. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like, but that's how disrespectful police officers are. You know, and I don't understand like why there's all of this love and support for police officers. You know, granted, there's some out there that serve and protect, but that is a fucked up system and a fucked up barrel. I don't understand who would ever want to be a fucking police officer. But if you do decide to do it, like, why isn't anybody trying to change this shit?
From the inside.
From the inside out. Instead, y'all get together and say, hey, you know what would be funny? If we act like we pulling you over. Man, fuck y'all, yo. That shit was crazy.
Their idea, like, I find myself, like, I don't even know how her nerves made it through. Because I think I would have had to run, drive away, file complaints. Like, this is wrong on so many levels. But apparently he knew her. And he knew, and that's...
He knew she was a dumb broad.
Yeah, like, look.
You got him a dumb broad. Let me propose to this dumb broad.
Stop it. So all of the people defending this is love, I understand love. I love love. Yeah. I'm all for love. Yeah. But you don't take something that has ended traumatically for most of the people who go through that situation and make it and flip it, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to show. Like, I just don't get it.
That's like that'd be like say she was proposing, and then she pretended like it was a rape scene, like she had just been raped. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a bunch of dudes around, like, and she just like, she got fake blood coming out of her gown and shit. And they like, no, it's a joke. Fuck them, yo.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, will you marry me?
Wait, I'm sorry, world. But that's what it equals. Like, that is some foolishness.
It was the same thing. So, like, they pull up with the rape kit and they open up like him and his police officer friends, they show up, they got the rape kit and it's a ring in that motherfucker. And then he's just like, oh, that's so sweet, everybody. No, yo.
Thank you, world. Okay, look, easy. Look, the hour has gone fast.
Damn,
I know we started a little late, so you have to come back because I have so much more to get into. We didn't even scratch the surface of life.
I can't believe it went by that fast.
But what we are listening to now is our official music, Miss Courtney Dial. We love Courtney around these
Shout out to Courtney.
Yes, Courtney, she's amazing. Yeah. So On the Rise is just fitting because you all know that I am here to inspire. I am here to share stories so that not only to inspire you, but just to, because a mind once stretched by a new idea never returns to its original dimension. You hear me? Now. So I want you to know what's going on in this world. Look here, we love you. I will see you. Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas. What else y'all do out here? Hanukkahs and all kinds of things happening.
Yeah, it's
but
jumping
I will
off.
see you all in 2017. It's nothing but love. See how you turned up the music? You trying to shut me up, yo? This ain't the Grammy. Courtney Dial.
Oh my God, that was fun. Can we do this again?
Yeah, what could a street-savvy hustler and a devoted Christian woman possibly have in common? You already. Money. With dreams of taking over the city, this couple exudes power and privilege. Rock Bottom Entertainment presents A Park Heights Tale, The Paper Chase, a story by Kevin K.